I can barely see. The sun is out. Yeah, sure to hit the like button. We're gonna do some small carvings, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Then I got some live edge table I'm gonna put together so I can put my carvings on. My little guys. Let's go. supposed to be a frog. Holy mackerel. It's supposed to be a frog. I'm trying. I'm using shamble ash, so it's a little harder. I don't want to push too hard. I don't want it to knock it around. I'm holding it in screws, but it takes a little bit. But yeah, it's getting there. We'll get it. See it better on the backside here. Let me show you. It's funny. Yeah, there we go. A little bit better. You guys get a different view. All right, let's keep going. frog. I see the frog now. I have to clean him up a little bit. Should have put him on a actual, you know, flat plate. How's it going, guys? Everything good? Everybody hanging out? Yeah. Little froggy. So I gotta gas up, and got a lot of sun today. All right, here we go. Yeah, look at this. My carving station. Heck yeah. So I gotta do a little dremeling on that guy. I'm a little bit, gotta get the front feet in here a little bit. Little swoop over. Get the eyeballs in there. They'll turn out good. Let's see here. Let's get some, you know what? Kind of like disarrayed a little bit. Let's see. So I don't want to start dremeling that like right away. I got a live edge table I need to put together so I can put my little carvings on. I actually have another carving I want to do, and I think I'll just kind of tune them all up at the same time. I think that's the best way. So let's get this guy off. I got him mocked up, and yeah, I think we should do that. So then we can he's close, but I can't I'll do all the fine tuning on it. Probably the best way. Yeah, he's gonna be cool. I don't know, I like this, but I got drill holes in it now. I should have put the holes out here. So here's the back side of the frog. He looks pretty cool. He's there. I can't do any more. I gotta put the front legs in, drop in with the feet here, suck in just a little bit, put his little suction cup there. But oh yeah, it'd be cool. A little froggy. And I'll cut this off. Next time I can incorporate that. That'd be pretty cool. So we're gonna got that mocked up, and now I got another one I gotta fine tune. It's easy to get it all set up. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we're getting close. Look at this log here. Looks kind of funny. Yeah, look at that. I don't need this part, but yeah, I think that's the one. I think I'm gonna do a turtle. Try to see what position I can actually do it, so you guys can see. Yeah. Let's put some screws in it, probably right over the top. This ash is pretty hard, but it doesn't. It's pretty nice for not cracking. Let's get it. Let's get it sucked down here, so at least I can get it held. These are pretty small carvings, but I like the challenge it has. I'm gonna put one more screw in it. I don't know why I get drawn into the small carvings. It makes it more challenging with a chainsaw, but it's fun. Let's see here. Then we tighten them up. Shouldn't could crack off. Hopefully not. All right, we got that. You guys good? Heck yeah, hit that thumbs up. 45, right on. Michael S. Kevin, hey, Kevin, how's the Wi-Fi? A lot better? I changed some stuff. Yeah, it's nice and warm. If I showed you what is above my camera, you guys would laugh. I will show you though, when I'm all done. But right now, we're gonna gas up and go from there. Whew. Yeah, you go to work with a heater on, come home with the AC on. Go figure. That's Arizona. All right. I'm loving this carving station. Got it all set up so I can, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's see. Yeah, you guys can see. I like that. So when I'm gassing up, you guys aren't sitting there hanging out with me, not standing there. So I made this carving station so I can put my saw here or on the side, especially when I'm gassing up. And it makes it pretty nice. So Kevin, the white light's got to be better. Gotta be. Put some oil in. Perfect height. This little carving station is going to come out handy. Got all my bits here and my tools. I don't have to go running around for it. Try to be organized. Definitely not organized though. My chainsaw shop is really, I have to revamp some stuff, so right now I'm outside, but I feel like it's not going to last long. You guys ready? I'm ready. Right on. 52. Yeah, just the heat. Yeah. Look below the piece. I don't know what that means. Let's see here. Where am I? All right. Yeah, we're carving a turtle. See if we can get this going. like a turtle, doesn't it?
It will.
I don't take his head off. That's for sure. Oof. Just the part, you know. He's crawling up. You guys can see him. See his back legs. He's here. I know it's got some cleanup to do, but then he's got his foot, his 2 front feet going up. So he's crawling up. Now you can see it. Yeah, let's go. Thanks for all the thumbs up. 89. Awesome. Roger. Yeah, like done. Yeah. Kind of sweating. Arizona, what's going on? head comes off, I'm not gonna be happy. He'll be making turtle soup. This little turtle, he's climbing. He's a climbing. All right. What view do you guys want? Do you guys want me to stop? Yeah. My God. This is the part that's nerve-wracking. You can really take it off, you know? It's like, oh. All right. Kind of wondering. It's rough, but that's when you clean it up. I gotta clean up just a little bit on the bottom. Yeah, just a little bit. Then I can do the rest. It's got a mouth. He's all right. Oh my gosh. I almost lost him. I almost lost him. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. God, the sun is bad. Here we go. He chopped out his side. But he's all right. I think I could save him. Hopefully. Until I bring out the Dremel. And then we're gonna be sitting there, you know, wondering what the heck. All right. Got this, Chucker. We got this. We got this. All right. Let's put on a. Now we can do all that. Clean up, fine tuning. Let's see, we want something that's not going to kill the guy here. Let's see. You guys having fun? Well, nothing happens. All right. Yeah, almost had turtle soup. Cobwebs. What's going on here? You guys could see that good, can't you? Googled it. He Googled it. What'd you Google? How to make soup? sweating too. I can't believe that. It's supposed to be warm out. There's your turtle. He's looking alright. Gotta bring his nose in a little bit. Put the legs in. I don't know about you, that's one cool turtle. Really stretching out there to get up on that log there. space in here. See how we're gonna do this. Eyeballs. There we go. Stretching up there, that's for sure. Escape turtle soup. I'm gonna take his head off, chainsaw on him. How's the view, guys? Are you guys close enough? I hope so. I might zoom you in just a little bit, see how it works. Whoa. I think it might be a little bit too close. Oh, Nikes. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. All right, now you guys, I want to get you in there. Ah, okay. You guys see him now? Yeah. Now you guys, look at that little guy. Well, right there is probably enough. All right, so that's where I'm at. Let me clean this top part out. Yeah. Baby Kisses here. in here. There we go. Clean it up now. Good. Not too bad. Perfect, but it's good. It's really stretching. Gotta keep its tail in there. You got a little tail. from a log to a chainsaw, you know? It's not bad. 133 thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, look at that guy. I gotta put some grooves in here. I need some smaller ones, I think, like right here. Put some marks real quick. Like that. Little bumps on the side. Not bad. All right, let's do the other side. All right. Almost out of the picture. Sorry, guys. You guys all right? Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool, huh? Uh-oh. Baby Kiss is telling stories. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty cool. Looks neat. Little turtle. Cute little guy. Turtle! Started with a chainsaw. I think that's pretty cool. All right, so we got this pretty mocked up. I got my frog. He's mocked up a little bit. I think I'm gonna bore you guys if I actually start doing this guy. But they're started. That's for sure. Thanks, baby kisses. I had to keep the feet out. I got a little cleanup, a little shaping, but I don't want to bore you guys, and then eyes will be up here. Shape these in just a little bit, clean it up, get nice and round, get the little indentation for the sides of the mouth here, and get the little frog legs. Suck this in, get the legs. Feet will be about right here. So it's called a rough up. It's pretty rough, but he's there. You see it. There's the back. You can see how it finishes out. But let's get to the table. I wanna get to the table, because eventually I'm gonna be taking my carvings and displaying them, and you know, stuff like that. And I gotta kind of set up what I'm gonna be doing, you know. My phone is just really dropped the view. Oh, that's why. Wow. There we go. All right. So let's let me take off this guy real quick. And I'll show you the table. It's been sitting around for a long time, so it's pretty close. Pretty close to being done. It's gonna be a nice rough table, but it's gonna be nice. Let's see. Let's get these out of the way for a minute. Drop this out of the way. And then we'll bring in the tabletop. It's perfectly rough. You guys seeing that? You guys seeing this? I think the table might be in the chat. How's that? All right, so this is a juniper. I don't want the bark on it. Some people are like, oh no, keep it on, but it's falling off. This thing has taken like years to become this stage. So a lot of this will just pop off. And I can't believe it. It took 3 years for it to just naturally come off. It's amazing how long it takes. Weather, let it sit in the rain when it does rain. But give it a smooth coat. So I have this top, and it's pretty level. So I want to put on, you can see the legs on it. It's neat. So I wanted to set my carvings, you know, for display. So I might do some more. We'll see how it goes. But I need to clean this off first. This is pretty smooth. I want to just do one little swipe across real quick. I might just use another saw here. Get it just a nice smooth surface, and then put the top on it. That's perfect. I think that's pretty good where I need it to be. So now we can put on, I feel like my phone is just dropping. There we go. Sorry guys, don't move. I got cardboard on top like a house. Because the sun will bake my phone in Arizona, you know? All right, so here's the top that I want to put on it. And if the table's not level, I can always cut off the legs to make it. But right now, I think I'm going to use this side. And look, putting it down, look at that. It's good, just like that. I'm not gonna take off this. Whatever comes off, I'll take off. But I think I'm just gonna leave the edge just like it is. Just kind of get off the stuff that will crumble. And we need to screw this thing down. First, I need to find out what direction I want it to be. Because there's two legs here, and then there's one leg in the front, so this would be perfect for the front. I think yeah, I think we're about flat. So I got some screws that I'm gonna put in on the sides here, so it won't show, but I need to slap a big fat blob of glue. So let's see here. I just got it right here. And I'm gonna put some glue on it. So hopefully not. I don't want a ton where it's dumping all over, but it's probably gonna be one of those things where you just gotta take the lid off. If I don't, it's probably not gonna come out enough. It's gonna pour into cracks anyway. Probably. Yeah. What do you think? That's enough. Jeez, shucks. It'll soak right in. Probably half of it'll just go in this crack here. I'm just gonna keep it in the middle, fan it out a little bit. I know you can use other stuff, epoxy and all that, but this is what I got. I'm pretty sure it'll hold. Let's see here. As long as it's good. Yep, it's smearing around. So we're just gonna do that. Smash it in. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. Good even them out. And I got some screws I'm just gonna pre-drill. I want to have something to set some of my carvings on. So pre-drilling it will help direct where I want it to go on the table. And plus, I don't want to be going through the top, and I don't want it to show. So we'll see how good I do it. See if I can get 2 of them in. And I gotta clean off the top a little bit. Kind of going at an angle so I can catch the top. Just put 2 in. See how much I come out the top. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. I think I'm only using it. Yeah, I think it works perfect. I think we're not gonna go. There, it just hit it. So I think I'm 1 inch of the wood, probably about that much. So it's a good 1/2 to 3/4. I'm gonna be putting 4 in there. So I think yeah. All right, now I could pre-drill the rest. Now that I know where I'm at. Let's see here. This one. There's one there. Might put one on the back side just because help it, but I'm gonna tuck it under. It won't show. Yeah, right here. There we go. Couple more screws. You guys doing all right? Hopefully. Carving a giant slingshot. What's up with that, Tim? Chucker! Mainly off grid. Yeah. Hey, mainly. You wish you had a table like this? I like teasing mainly off grid. You know why he comes in here? Because he's looking for deals and ideas. Yeah. That's a good deal right there. Yeah. He lives off grid, guys, so he's always looking for ideas. Why do you think I go on his live stream? So I know what kind of deals he needs. Yeah. It's like, I think he'll like this. Yeah. Yep. So when I get enough stuff together, I make them a good package deal, and can ship it. All right, let's see here. No, mainly he's a good guy. He definitely needs stuff that don't cost, and I can actually go around and seal it too. I can jam in there some stuff, put some shims that helps any wobbleness to it, but take some real thin shims and you just dip them in glue and you smack them in, break them off. That helps get the outer part. But I can always loosen it up. But I need to clean this off. Yeah, mainly off grid. He actually he does a lot of live edge cutting. A lot. I just got my saw. That's how I did these, guys. He's got the big old, yeah. He's got the mill thing going on. Yep. There we go. Look at that. Yeah. Hang on. I'll show you the rest. Hang on. Let me just shave this off a little bit. This is my planer. Saw style. That's pretty close. Pretty close. Pretty close, pretty close, pretty close. Oh, yeah. I hope that was, yeah, there we go. Look at that, flat. Yeah. like it, especially doing it with a chainsaw. I think I'm just gonna leave it rough. I like that part. So I got, let's hang on a second. Let's move it over here a little bit. Then you guys can see what's up. Hit my head. Oh yeah, there you go. My phone hangs out underneath here because it's hot. My phone will roast and it will be trash. 150 likes, right on. Look at that old oil can. You guys see that? That oil can is so old. It was on like, it was in a building with a steam tractor. That was what they used to oil it with. Steam tractor. I know Jay Leno's got one. Yeah. Takes 15 pounds of steam to move the belt system. Yeah. It's pretty sturdy. Sturdy enough for me to probably sit on, but you know, when you get all your carvings and stuff. Look at that. Now that's a cool table. Nice and thin. Keep it out of the way. And when you finish your carvings, you know, you can display them. I actually thinking about doing a shelf right in here, or right in here, and I'll groove it right here, and then I'll take the board and go like that, put it in, it'll touch over here, so then I can have a shelf that's here, so I can put some stuff in there to, you know, display that. And, you know, Rosie, what are you up to? Watch out, girl. This is a little big, but, you know, they mainly off grid, and there you go. Yeah. Happy poop. Like, pepperoni pizza. And so when I go to shows and I'm getting ready, you know, I can slap some stuff on here and get some displays. So I could do a little half round shelving right here. I got plenty of it. I'll show you what I'm talking about just a little bit. Gotta have something handy, you know. So this was cut just a little bit right here. This thing can almost slide right in. See how I like this? Have it sticking out a little bit more inward, but actually, you know what? Something like this. Something like that I can have. Chop off the back side. Something like that. Or underneath. Something like this. Something that's out of the way, but definitely something that, you know, parallel to the top shelf. Something tucks underneath. Something like that. That's just my idea. Yeah. That and shelf down a little bit. But it'd be nice if I could just move in, slide it right over this part, this little cutout, and then I can just go, and then we'll go through the whole middle. Take a little bit of time, but have to do double layers, stuff like that. Yeah. Well, guys, I've been on here for almost hour and a half or so. So we'll get these guys cleaned up here. Get you in here a little close. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Look at that. A little cleanup. Thanks for that thumbs up, Michael. Yeah. Here's a little turtle. Here's a little guy. There's the backside. And he's a little rough, but one doesn't have to be perfect. But he's really stretching to get up there, you know. So I got to make a little bit of indentations for his nails, and get him right here a little bit, a little cleanup, not too much. And I don't want him to look like crap. But yeah, the turtle's gonna. I mean the turtle, the frog's gonna come out good too. I think it's got the shape, so I just gotta clean it up and get it in there. But yeah, he's gonna look good. Yep, definitely. But it's nice to rough it in real quick. You know, get it all somewhat close, and then you're not sitting there and doing a lot of cleanup. Helps out a lot. But yeah, this deal worked out good. My whole chainsaw setup. I know you guys have probably seen it, but got all my bits in there. Perfect. Love it. Yeah, this guy makes me crack up every time. Yeah, I'm a little busy right now. I got a bar and chain. Thanks. Go have some pizza. Yeah. There we go. So guys, this is Woodchucker. I chuck a lot of wood. See you next time. Appreciate it. Peace.